Learning grammar is boring. Many students find it too difficult to memorize the rules of the grammar and not to commit the mistakes in speaking. What if I give you 10 most common grammatical errors that people often commit in their conversations, and you can work on those errors and rectify them so that you don't make a fool of yourself in your next conversation and sound smart, confident, and good at English language. Welcome to Fluency Girls. I'm Mandeep, your English coach. Today in this lesson, we are going to learn about those 10 most common grammatical errors that people often make in their conversations and how you can rectify those errors in your conversations. So let's begin. Look at this sentence. I did not knew about this. Do you often find yourself speaking like this? Can you identify the error? Yes, the correct version is I did not know about this. We never use the past form of verb with did. Did in itself indicates that it is the past tense. So, whenever we are using did or did not in a sentence, whether it's in the question form, whether it's in the negative form, we will use the first form of the verb. I did not know about this. Did you work on this project? Did you correct this mistake? The next common mistake that I find people speaking often is something like this. He does not belongs to this area. Look at this sentence. What's the mistake here? The use of S with the verb belongs. We use S with verb first form in simple present tense whenever the subject is he, she, it, or any singular name. If I would say he belongs to this area, it will be correct. But now I'm making a negative of it. I'm using does. Consider does as the version of do that has snatched away that S from the verb. So your verb will not take an S whenever it's does because it has given its S away to do so that it can make itself does. He does not belong to this area. Does that ring any bell? Now, mistake number 3. Each one of us are getting the candy. One of the boys are lying. What is the mistake here? When you use the words like each, one, it indicates one out of many. So our subject becomes singular. With singular subject, the singular verb form appears. So the correct version will be each one of us is getting a candy. One of the boys is lying. Everyone in this room is aware of this fact. So notice the mistakes and the corrections. And next time you use each, one, every, use a singular verb form. But plural noun. One of boy will be incorrect because it is one out of many. One of boys. Each one of us. Everyone in this room. Here everyone is already a complete pronoun form. So we are not using any other noun or pronoun along with this. Mom and me are going to the market. Do you use this often? My friends and me are working on this project. Now what is wrong here? The correct version will be Mom and I are going to the market. Now very easy method of avoiding this error is remove mom. If you were only to go to market, would you say I am going to the market or me are going to the market? So it will always be I. So in subject position, it will always be I, not me. So you will say mom and I are going to the market. Since the mom and I makes a combined plural subject, so we are using are. My friends and I are working on this project. Error number 5. If I was in your place, I will not tolerate this behavior. What is wrong here? So whenever it is a made up situation, hypothetical situation, so you will use if I were followed by the rest of the phrase, if I were a millionaire, and instead of will you will use would. If I were a millionaire, I would help the poor. Error number 6. I have my English class every Saturdays. Now see what is the error here. We are using every, and with every we are using plural Saturdays, which is incorrect. So every is always followed by a singular noun. So you will say I have my English class every Saturday. I play tennis every Tuesday. The next error is I am good in English. What is the error here? The prepositional error. I am good at English. I am good at mathematics. So whenever you are describing an ability, a skill, using adjective good, you will say good at. I am good at speaking. Now let's look at the next error. The list of items are on the table. What is the subject? Identify the subject. The list or items? What are you talking about? Main subject is the list, and the list in itself is singular. So you will say the list of items is on the table. The list of requirements is not yet available to me. Now the last error and the most common error that people often make without realizing that they are making this error is something like I am liking this dress of yours. What is wrong here? Or let's say the very popular catch line of McDonald's, I'm loving it. Now here the incorrect usage is in the usage of ing form of verb with a stative verb. Now what is a stative verb? The stative verbs like the verbs like, love, hate, know, these are the verbs that express emotions, state of subject or opinions. So it becomes incorrect to use these verbs in present form with ing. So simply it will be correct to say I like this dress instead of saying I am liking. I like this dress of yours. I love it instead of I am loving it. It's okay to use I am loving in jingles or let's say songs, but it's not okay if we are looking at it from the grammatical perspective and we say this in everyday conversation. I am knowing every detail of this project. So it will be incorrect. I know every detail of this project. So that was all about the most common grammatical errors that people often commit in their everyday conversations. So I hope that you like this lesson. If you have liked it, don't forget to push that like button. It helps the algorithm recommend the videos from this channel to you further. And also if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I urge you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to push that bell icon in order to keep receiving the notifications about the latest video and updates. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time with another lesson. Till then, happy learning.